Good morning, Devils fans. Gonna do a quick one here for you on an off day before hopefully we get some more good news out of practice. And this is gonna be on I guess, hot button issue that was a bit in the mud yesterday on Twitter between Devils fans of Simone Nemec and Dougie Hamilton. We have been playing technically better since Dougie has been injured. I've seen a lot of Devils fans crediting that to Nemec, where I can agree to the point of Nemec has actually been playing very well. I think he has been phenomenal given the role he's been thrusted into at his age and experience level. But if you're doing a one-to-one comparison of him and Dougie, of who is just straight up better well, not right now considering Dougie's injured, but if both were healthy, who is the better player that's going to help the team win more games? It's a silly discussion. Is Dougie Hamilton by far? It's not really close. So I did pull up some of the underlying numbers between them, not just going by eye test or what your feelings say about it here. Going off of, again, how I view the game with them playing, but also what just do the raw numbers say. No crazy advanced analytics trying to put values to things you cannot fully quantify, et cetera, but just, raw numbers that are happening there on the ice. And it's pretty straightforward. With Nemec on the ice, or when Dougie was on the ice, the chances against are actually very similar, whether that is Corsi against the just raw shot attempts, whether they are on net or not, whether that's Fenwick, so not including blocks in there, it's very similar, or whether it's just raw shots on net. Nemec actually does get a slight edge in that area, but then when you factor in what is the offense when those two are on the ice, as these are not two shutdown defensemen, these are two offensive-oriented guys, Dougie puts up a ton more offense, and it's not even close. Corsi, Fenwick, actual raw shots, actual goals for versus actual goals against. Dougie gets the edge there. They have expected goals for, expected goals against. If you want to get into the more advanced analytics, Dougie has the advantage there. And it's just all the way down through. High danger chances for, Dougie has the edge. High danger chances against, they're pretty close. Medium danger chances, same thing. Low danger, same exact thing. Now, Nemec has been playing more PK time than Dougie, but Dougie did get more power play time, or even 5-on-5. They, on the whole, Dougie actually had more time on ice per game so far than Nemec has had. So he is out there more than Nemec, but Nemec does have more PKing time. So if you want to say he's better defensively than Dougie because of that, well, in 5-on-5 play, they are very similar. Dougie just puts up a ton more offense and a ton more scoring. So I will take the guy that is doing the same defensive metrics and is putting up a lot more scoring. Now, that being said, I'd rather just have both of them, right? I'd rather just have those two and Luke as part of our 6 defensemen, and I think that gives us the best setup moving forward, and that's obviously the plan, given the guys who we drafted and the contracts we handed out. That is clearly the vision for this team moving forward. But if you're talking right now, this season, this very moment, comparing just these two guys in isolation, the numbers speak for themselves. Defensively, they give up about the same amount of chances. Dougie is not a defensive stalwart. He is, at best, probably a league average defenseman defensively, but he is by far one of, if not arguably a top 3 offensive defenseman in the entire league. Nemec just isn't there yet. Yet being the key word, as it's looking like he could definitely get there sometime very soon. He has been really, really good. I am not trying to take anything away from him, but he is a 19-year-old rookie that we are comparing to one of the best defensemen in the entire league, a 30-year-old Dougie Hamilton. Stop the craziness of saying you would want to ship off Dougie because Nemec has just taken that spot over and we are better off without him. Okay, then, Jake, what accounts for this defensive structure increase, the not giving up as many chances, yada, yada? Well, other than the guys just playing better, the system better, and our goalies actually making stops, because believe it or not, in this stretch of winning, we've mostly been playing the same. It's just the goalies have been making stops, and I'll throw in one caveat there. Nico Hischier returned. This winning streak, all this better play, it started in Nico's first game. Dougie was injured the game after, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was maybe it was the same game, but I think maybe it was one after. I don't quite recall, but it was within a game of each other. Nico returns, the play got better. Dougie was out, and the play was better already with Nico, and it stayed the same since. Nemec coming in and filling in a hole that was needed, but as you can see, we are winning lower scoring games because the defense is better there. We are structurally playing better defensively because Nico is back. Everyone is falling into line better in the system as far as Mikey and Halla being bottom six guys and not top six guys. And then, obviously, the scoring has taken a slight hit there because no Dougie. Nemec has done a great job somewhat buoying that, but he is not Dougie Hamilton. So, please, stop with the absolute craziness of thinking we can move Dougie off and he is now expendable because Nemec plays the PK. Is really like that's all he does that Dougie didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. It's Nico Hischier for the improved play. He has been phenomenal. MVP type caliber. He's probably not going to get an award. Sasha Barkov has popped off for the Selke's probably locked up for Barkov this year unless Nico really pops off and Barkov falls off. But anywho, that's the reason. It is Nico Hischier for the improved play across the board. It is our captain. He has been doing fantastically. Right here. 13. Captain, Nico Hischier. Great stuff. This is my kids. But gonna go ahead, call it there, and please stop with the craziness, guys. We're better than this. You grew up in Jersey. We have good public education. Act like it. Please. Be able to think. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning to preview the game versus Columbus, who just put up a whole bunch of goals against Toronto. So hopefully they expended themselves and we get a nice, easy coasting win. It would be nice for a nice weekend. So that'll do it. See you guys tomorrow morning as always and forever. Let's go Devils, baby.